You're welcome to another episode of D&R Dialogue Talk Show. I am your host, Detolu, and with me is.
Akitoye Rakibat. Today we are discussing about self-development and positioning oneself for opportunity. Let's share our thoughts, let's explore and learn together. Let's get started. So what is self-development and why is it crucial to young adults?
Um, Self development is when you intentionally want to work and improve on yourself. It is important to young adults because if you don't grow, you will die. So self development is important because you don't want to be stagnant. It helps us in making crucial decisions and navigating one or two things in our life.
So when we talk about self-development is ongoing process of improving yourself as an individual to become a better version of yourself, either mentally, emotionally, or professionally. And also, it's also the process of setting goals, learning from experience, and also seeking of knowledge. It also helps us to build ourselves and also help us to improve our mindset to achieve a full potential and to become a better version of ourselves. Now, why is this crucial to young adults? Self development is actually important to young adults because it helps them to build their confidence. It also helps them to strengthen decision making and also helps to face life challenges and also help them to improve on how they are going to work, how they are going to achieve certain goals.
How do you identify areas in your life that need self development or improvement?
Okay. I reflect on my goals, then I look at the different aspects of my life, let's say religious aspect, health aspect, or finance aspect, educational aspect, and also talk to people like I talk to people, mentors, and my friends who are very closer to me. Then I also ask myself, where am I feeling unfulfilled? That is, where am I getting it wrong? Then I try to set a clearer goals so that I'll be able to improve on it.
For something to need improvement, that means you've noticed a weakness or a flaw in it, or you are doing good but you want to do better. That is where self development comes in. So for me, I evaluate my strengths and weaknesses. Oh, this is things that I'm not good at. How can I be better at it? This is things I'm good at. How can I still
Improve
improve
on it.
on it? And like you said, talking to people, I seek feedback. Anytime I do something, like I have people that I tell. Let's say I write something, for instance. Yeah, after writing it, I have friends that I show to that. Okay, what do you think of this thing? When I make art, I ask people, what do you think before I put it out to the whole world? So that is going to make you know where you need improvement and how to balance things.
So, what strategies do you use to set and achieve personal goals?
I write. Yeah, one thing I do is I always write. When I have an idea, I write it down. I break down my goals into like manageable steps. These are how I want to achieve it. So before I used to use an app. It make you create a to-do list, but that did not work because I don't frequent the app like that. So I might open the app in the morning, create my to-do list. I might not open the app throughout the day. I have other things I'm doing. Then I was like, "Hey, what should I do again?" I started writing on sticky notes. They say out of sight is out of mind. So I believe that when I see things, I'll be able to work on it. So after breaking down my goals now, I write on sticky notes. That still did not work out. Because when I wake up in the morning, I see the sticky notes. But when I've gone out, I cannot remember what I wrote
On
on the notes. But currently, what I do now is I use WhatsApp. Yeah, because if it is something I use frequently, something
yeah,
I cannot do without in a day. So
knowledge check.
yeah, exactly. And WhatsApp has that personalized thing where you can talk to yourself. So I create a poll. The question is task for today. Then the list is I will do this today. Then I'll do this next. So that is what I currently do to achieve my personal goals. Another thing I do is I time myself. Yeah, okay. First thing I want to do is to record with Rockybat. Second thing is to edit. Third thing is to post. What am I recording with her? What am I posting? What am I editing? So timing also helped me to achieve my personal goals. So aside from writing and creating a timing for the things I want to do, the last thing I do is get an accountability partner because most times, since you are the one checking yourself, it's very easy to ignore it. So I have people that okay, we are accountability partners. I told you my task for today, you told me your task for today, and we'll both checkmate each other. Do you have any contribution?
For me, whenever I have a clear goal like that, I have to define what success is that, oh, okay, but I'm going to achieve this, then definitely I will achieve it. And also, I try to motivate myself and always have it at the back of my mind that don't procrastinate because procrastination leads to failure. And whenever I achieve any little things like that, I always try to celebrate myself in a small milestone. Like, okay, I'm always happy with it.
Yeah.
And whenever I reflect, like I'm always staying very flexible. In case any challenges come, then I look for ways that okay, I can work it out for better improvement on myself.
So how do you prioritize self-care and mental well-being in your life?
Okay, I maintain a balance routine that balance with my healthy life by having enough sleep, like I can sleep for water, and also taking a break. Whenever I see that this thing I'm not getting it right, I have to leave it alone. Then sometimes take a shower, and also sometimes I can just do breathing, breathe out, and also maybe just take a walk and have some exercise.
We both have similar
Things
similar things we do to prioritize
so
self-care.
to be
And
able to
other
feel
times
better.
I take a walk. I just do things that brings me joy. Yeah, we're on the same page on that one.
So, can you share a personal experience where self development lead to a significant impact in your life?
Hmm. So I make podcasts. Yeah. Before I started making podcasts, I'm not sure I felt relevant. I'm not sure that this is relevant. I'm not sure I was making impacts. Yeah, that let me use that word. I started podcasting in 2021, and when I wanted to start, I started learning on how to podcast. I spoke to people that are already podcasting. I watched videos. I listened to podcasts. I read on podcasting. So all of these things are the things I did to improve myself. I learned how to edit. This thing I did to work on myself brought me a lot of opportunities. Most times when when I get feedbacks, people will say, "Oh, I listened to this episode and it spoke to me." Someone have told me, "Okay, me and my partner listened to your episode on relationship and we learned one or two things." There's one time someone said he was in a bus,
Yeah.
yeah, and they were having an argument on something, and I was like, "People should go and listen to this
So
person."
this kind of
So I worked on myself, I self-developed myself, and it has led to impacts within and around me.
okay. For me, let's say when I was in secondary school, like from my GSS one to GS3, even primary school, like I'm that kind of person that I don't really read my book, like I don't study very well. Maybe it's only during the time when I'm having tests or exam that I do study. But I told myself, okay, but you can do better. So why not just try to understand yourself and read more ahead? So from my SS1 to up to my university level, I tried to create time for my studies, like having a very good time with it, and I was able to achieve a very good grade. And also talking about public speaking, like I don't really like to speak with people. Like I'm always very shy, especially when people come and visit us at home. I'll just run inside. But as the time goes on, I try to discover myself. Like sometimes I can record myself with my phone. Sometimes I can speak to the mirror. Sometimes I just speak to myself. And with even this dialogue talk show, like I'm able to speak and communicate with people. So it has really improved me, and I've been able to develop myself in a very, very good way.
So what opportunities do you think are most valuable to young adults?
Number one is quality education. You
Mm,
must have a very good education. Don't have the mindset that school is a scam.
yeah.
When you say school is a scam is something that they can take away from you. But education is a lifelong something that when you use it very well, you learn very well. And also it's internship program, mentorship program, to network with different people and also learn digital skills. You can also start up a small business which will help you to grow very well. So, how do you stay informed with opportunities that align with your interests and goals?
I follow relevant pages, yeah. With my art page, I follow artists. With my writing page, I follow writers. Okay, let's say some people their interest is to be a public speaker. But on social media, they're following dancers and comedians. You see, they do not relate. So
Yes.
their FYP is going to be filled with things that are not relevant to their interest. So how to stay informed about opportunities in your interest is to follow relevant people. So when you see opportunities, okay, let's say you want to be a dancer, for instance, when you're following all these relevant people on social media, you will see opportunities. Okay, there's a call for dancers at social place. So yeah, that's how I get my information and opportunities with my areas of interest.
Okay, for me, I attend different seminars and also network with different people and also online. Like I follow people that have more influence and also follow the leaders, like very good leaders, people that I know that I can learn from and also speak with reputable people.
So connect, follow relevant social media pages, and ask questions. Since we're talking about self-development, what skills and opportunities do you think young adults need to develop to increase their chances of success?
Number one is communication. You
Okay.
have to communicate effectively with people when you are talking to them. The way you communicate to people, that's the way they will be able to address you. And also, number two is decision making, critical thinking. You have to think very well. Okay, how can I solve this problem? And also the ability to adapt to changes, like the ability to adapt to new changes, and also growth mindset. You must have a growth mindset that okay, I want to improve on myself, like that.
In addition to that, you should be curious too. When you are
Always wanting
curious,
to
yeah,
know.
when you want to know, you know. Be open to new experiences. I don't know if creativity is a skill, but creativity is a must have for every young adult that wants to work on themselves. Also, you should be patient because nothing comes easy. So be
Yes,
patient,
patience
be
does make a
resilient,
difference.
be consistent as well.
So, can you discuss the importance of personal branding in developing opportunities?
Personal branding is very crucial for you to secure any opportunity because, truth be told, you cannot be the only person that is doing what you do. There are a lot of people that are doing the same thing that you are doing. If you are singing, a lot of people are singing. If you are dancing, a lot of people are already dancing. So personal branding makes you distinct and unique. So the way you package and put yourself is going to make people to identify you. So branding is going to attract the right people to you.
Okay, for me, when you talk about personal branding, this is the way you present yourself to the whole world. That is either online or offline. That is who you are and what you want to offer to the people. Like, let's say, job opportunities can come around, partnership with people, and also people are more likely to communicate with people that have value.
While pursuing opportunities and self-development, what are the common challenges that young adults faces?
Number one is lack of mentorship or guidance. That is, people. So there are some people that they are willing to do something, but they
Mm,
don't have people that can direct them, that can guide them. Then the next one is societal expectation. That is, what will these people say? Like, you understand. Then the next one is self doubt and fear of failure. In this life, whenever you fail, just know that you are using it to learn, not that
yeah.
I've already failed, then I cannot achieve anything in life. No. And also another one is time management, balancing yourself. The next one is financial constraint. There are some people that they are willing to do something, but they don't have the money for that course, money for the training, and they end up not doing anything. So, what role does resilience play in achieving personal goals and professional goals?
Resilience is the ability to withstand, to recover, and adapt in the face of challenges. And this is very important because when you are starting something new, it will take time for you to start getting results. So you have to be resilient. You have to be willing to withstand challenges because there's no how for every young and upcoming creative entrepreneur and the
Usually,
likes, you will face one or two. Even people that are established, they still face things, but they have already asked it in the sense that they're already resilient. So
yeah.
for young adults, be resilient because resilience is going to help you to stay motivated in the face of challenges and obstacles. So all we'll be saying is that there's everybody need self-development. You need to look inward, see where needs improvements, where are you not doing well, and you need to balance up. Where are things you are doing but you need to do better. We've talked about how it is important for you to prioritize your goals, remove distractions, we've talked about branding. Branding is very crucial for you to get recognized by the your target audience. We've also talked about self-care. That in the midst of wanting to do all of these things, find time to do things that you love. Find times to rest. Find time to sleep. Yeah,
Health is
yeah.
wealth.
Health is wealth. Health is very crucial.
For me, we talked about self development. So we said self development is the process of improving yourself. And how can you improve yourself? Try to have a mentor. You can talk to people that can guide you on the right path so you won't be misled. And also try to stay focused. Try to maintain a healthy life. And also, whenever you have a brand or something like that, you just have to showcase it. Don't say, oh, you are scared of putting it out there for people to see. Try to be yourself and have a confidence, like have a very good confidence. With all this, be able to adapt to new changes.
I would like to add two things. Yeah, we've mentioned all of these things that we think can benefit you, but I want you to look inward and see what works for you. Me, I said writing my goals work for me. That might not work for you. So look at the things that work for you and follow it. Lastly, work with God. With all of these things you are doing, if God is not involved, you might not go far. Thank you. So we've come to the end of today's episode. Drop the things that you learned in the comment section.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye
Bye.
bye.